I'm here today at the Millennial Bridge in Trafford Park, and what we're going to do, we're going to go on a cruise. So today's ride and talk show will be on board a big boat full of people happily having a tour along the Irwell and Bridgewater Canal. So stay with me, stay till the end of the video. Hope you enjoy it. Please like and share, and we shall make our way towards the boat right now. Okay, thank you. There's the cruiser. Not sure if we will be on that one, but that's a similar one. So surely I shall be reporting from on the boat. Okay. Now we shall make our way to the boat. And we're off. Here we are on the boat. People sat on the top level. People sat outside as we are. Oh, what a lovely view. I do believe there's commentary as we go along. So as we reach those spots, we probably won't hear the commentary out here. So I shall have to give it to you as best I can. I'll describe what I'm seeing. But yeah, what a lovely day. This boat is called the Princess Catherine. There are several boats actually being used. One of them is being used as a party boat for hen parties and things like that. And there's a disco on there, a DJ. All the boats have a bar. Toilets, some kind of a satellite system over there at the NEP building, and just to the right of that the boat maintenance area, probably where the boats are kept overnight. So we're doing a U-turn at the moment. I'm sorry my fingers are getting in front of the camera. I'll do my best to avoid that. Quite a nice day today in Manchester. There's a lot of cloud around. It is breezy. And I hope you can hear me. I've got a muffler on the phone to try to cut out the noise of the engine, things like that, people speaking. Looking there, Media City, UK. And then we have the accommodation here at Salford Quays. It's all completely changed. I actually preferred it back in the 70s when I was a lot younger guy than I am now. I've got to say the accommodation looks really good. The verandas up there, there's people sitting out, chilling out, having a coffee, and things like that. Quite a big veranda as well. We're heading our way back towards the bridge now. And from there we will see the sights along the way. I believe we're going to see Old Trafford football ground. And we should get a better view of Media City. And I don't really know, I've never done this trip before, but like I say, as we come across things, I shall I shall bring them to you. I'll try not to miss anything. So that building there is the Imperial War Museum. Quite prevalent today, obviously being the day after VE Day. I believe entrance is free, so that's a nice place to visit. I'll try and get it back into the shop. Let's see. Yeah, there we are. It's going back into view now. Imperial War Museum, Manchester. Another beauty spot. And a place of interest as well. It's the best I can do for that, but we should probably get another view of that on the way back. The thing I find fascinating is there's various items from the old factories and industry that was around here many years ago. People sat in a restaurant there. Yeah, there's many items from old factories. So if you look at that tower there, I'm assuming that will have been an old silo or something like that, and kind of built around it and just left it there, you know. I think that's a good idea. Like I say, I do prefer Salford as it was back in the 70s. But we have to move on, I suppose. We have to evolve, and I don't want to say it is what it is, but it is what it is. Now the War Museum, the Imperial War Museum North. There we are. Having to use the phone cameras today as well. So I hope the footage is coming out okay for you. She's moving around this boat, taking U-turns and doing things which I didn't expect. I thought we'd be going in a straight line. There's the bridge that we crossed. That bridge actually raises. This is still a big ship canal. It's still used for ships as well. So as the bigger ships come along, the bridge will raise to allow them to go underneath the bridge. It'd be quite good if that happened now, actually. The footage would be really good. I don't think it's going to happen on a Saturday. Lots of small bars. One there called the Pier 8, or the Pier Events. Restaurants and bar. Just had a Guinness in there actually before the boat arrived. Prices were around £5, I think, for what actually wasn't quite a pint. But it was okay. Trafford Road Swing Bridge. This bridge, which crosses the Ship Canal on Trafford Road, was built by John Butler and Company. It sits at the largest and widest of the swing bridges crossing the canal. It was designed to carry road traffic over the canal, but was able to swing to allow ships to enter and leave the Pomona docks. And as the volume of traffic using the road over the bridge increased, it became necessary to widen Trafford Road and improve the major junction with Chester Road. Following the closure of the docks, there was no longer any need for the bridge to swing, so it was fixed in place. Then another bridge was added along the eastern side of the road. A nice wave there from passers-by. It's nice when people wave and acknowledge you like that. It gives you a little bit of a nice feeling, you know. Some graffiti on the bridge there. Brand new buildings there in the foreground. Can you see them? Lots of glass there, and a chimney as well. Fantastic to see that. I wouldn't mind going over and having a look at that chimney. Actually, looks like a new building there, a new build as well. And there's lots of new houses as well along the canal. New build houses and the old houses are being preserved and looked after where possible. And yeah, everybody seems to be enjoying the journey. You can see the city centre there just ahead. The Hilton Hotel, of course, and people waving once again there from the water's edge. There's some of the new build houses, and it's nice to see the greenery as well has been left. Now this is the graffiti, which I quite like it actually. Lots of people don't, and I get that, I understand that. But I see it as kind of what would be there in place, you know, a blank wall, a fence, a brick wall, maybe some rubbish, some spray paint. So it's nice to see the artist's work and to see it preserved like that. And it is often changed. We're actually seeing people changing the graffiti patterns along the route here. We've seen them doing that with the spray cans. And they're artists in their own right, you know. Like I say, it's acceptable like anything else in small doses, really, you know, small segments. Just looking at the houses here, some construction going on there, some scaffolding on those. They look quite new as well, actually. You wouldn't think they would need it, you know. And it's quite a pleasant day. Lovely for a ride down the canal, especially when you recognise places and you know places. If you've lived in Manchester most of your life, then you will know these places. There's the graffiti once again. I'm quite surprised we haven't seen any barges yet. We normally get lots of barges along these canals, especially the main ones like this one. I haven't seen any mooring points either, so maybe this is not one of the main routes for them. Another new iron bridge coming up. That will replace one of the old railway bridges, I would imagine. It's actually just a walk bridge now, but there will have been an old style bridge there. We can see the arches there as well. You can see them all across Manchester, the arches. You can see them especially in Stockport. And there you can see nature and the greenery just left to do what nature does, to do its own thing. Now looking at these apartments, to me those apartments look like they could be in Spain, abroad, you know, something you would see on holiday hotel buildings. And I think Manchester, you know, if Manchester had a coastline with beaches and everything else, it would fit in perfectly, wouldn't it? You know, it seems to be out of place, Manchester. It's a shame we're so far inland, really. We've got the canals, but it's not the same as having the beaches and things like that. I do believe them buildings look a lot like the hotels with the verandas and everything else that you would see on a holiday. There's the old casino on Regent Road. That's been there many years. I suppose there's a few tales could be told from there. Tales of losing, tales of winning, and here's an older bridge that has been renovated. It's in two parts. We've got the first part there, nicely renovated and concreted, and then we have the old part, and then we're back onto some new concrete once again. I don't know the reason for that. Maybe the old bridge was still fine, was still okay. And you can see the flats there in the background. And we're just coming up to the Mark Addy pub. Now the Mark Addy's been here for many years. It's now derelict. I'm watching neighbours explore. The guys are inside looking around. It's a shame because it's one of my old haunts from my teenage days when I first started drinking. Met my wife there a few times.
That's the old pub.
Yeah. Great night out on the water's edge as well on a summer's evening.
What's it called, that pub, Dennis?
Really enjoy a nice pint in the
Mark Addy.
And it's like so many pubs in the area and in Manchester at the moment, just left now to rot and go to ruin. And all alongside the new buildings as well. So just coming back now towards the top of the bridge on the way back.
I don't think it's been a really nice day.
As you imagine, moving the documentary to see. I hope you've enjoyed this journey. I hope it's something you may consider doing yourself. And I say that's not Trafford Road Bridge. I think that is City Road Bridge. I've got that one.
Yeah, I think I've got a player one.
Can't always be that way. Thanks for watching.
So here we are at the end of the day. We've all had a boat ride. Just finished off a pizza. And what a lovely time we've had. So, say goodbye everybody.
Bye.
Bye everybody.